No, I'm Kinley Dorji. I'm officially the editor-in-chief of the paper. I write the editorials, but don't do the day-to-day editing. You know, Bhutan today is known as the happy country because of its philosophy of gross national happiness. When we talk about gross national happiness, I think it's very important to keep in mind that it's not a promise of happiness. It is, in fact, a very, very serious responsibility. We learn from Buddhism that happiness is internal. We look inside ourselves for happiness, not outside. Therefore, gross national happiness is the mandate of the Bhutanese state. It's a responsibility of the government to create an environment where the citizens can find happiness. I mean, people have been trying to define happiness, I think, for centuries, and nobody has. And so it's very, very clear. It's a very pragmatic, very practical concept, an inspiration and a guiding path to change and development. Bhutan is a small country with 500,000 people between China and India, 1 billion people each. It's located in South Asia, which is home to 1/5 of mankind. So Bhutan is a very nervous country. Bhutan is a small country which feels very vulnerable. Therefore, it decided to remain hidden in the mountains for centuries, and it worked. We survived. In 1961, when Bhutan opened up, we looked around and we saw that the world had gone through 50 years of what it called development. And when we looked at development, we saw that the world was interpreting development as economic development, purely as material development. And because of that, we felt it didn't work. We were a little frightened by what we saw. You know, the developing countries, in the pursuit of economic development, had lost their culture, their environment, their identities even. So Bhutan said, no, that's not enough. That's not what development should be. And therefore we, in that sense, redefined development. We said happiness must be the goal for development, not economic development. You know that economic development is important, but happiness takes precedence. And that is the essence of gross national happiness.